It's never too late. If you're 23 or 60 or 70, it's never too late. I was reading through, all the millions of articles I get every day, and I thought this one would be interesting for anyone and everyone, no matter how old you are. It's called 23 Regrets from a 60-year-old Woman. A lot of times we talk about people who work in the hospice business, and they will be, hanging out with someone who is at the very end of their lives, and they'll say, maybe a list of things that they kind of regret that they didn't do, and now it's too late.
Yeah.
Well, at 60, this woman has written an interesting list of regrets because she still has time to correct things. She still has more of her life ahead, right? Mm-hmm. And I thought it was kind of interesting. Even though I'm not a woman, I'm turning 60 in a few weeks. So she goes on to say, her name is Iva. Iva Ursano is her name. She says, 23 regrets from a 60-year-old woman. I wish I did number one more, but number 23 would have been life-changing. Do you want to hear them?
Yes. Please.
Yeah.
Number one regret in life from a 60-year-old woman. Not telling more people to F off. She says, honestly, this really is number one. And really, there are only three people on the planet I really want to say F off to. Number two regret, not using my voice more.
Yes.
I got bullied and taken advantage of so much in my life. I always desperately look for friends and love at any cost. I let people do mean things to me. I wish I would have said no sooner.
That's so tough.
Don't we all agree with that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
We settle for what's happening without saying, no, this doesn't work for me.
Right.
Number three regret, not believing in myself more. I didn't start doing this until a few years ago, like when I was 52. Pathetic, but still, at least I have some self-confidence now, so there's that. Number four, going skydiving.
Oh.
She regrets not doing it. I seriously should have done this a long time ago. I don't have the balls I used to have, so this is officially off the list. But zip lining is okay.
I wish
Number
everybody
five.
would skydive.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah, I
wanna
did
do
it
it.
once. I did, but you did it in tandem, right, with someone else?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, of course. I guess we wouldn't be allowed to do it without that.
The first time.
Number five regret for this particular 60-year-old woman was have more kids. I never really planned for parenthood. I only had one kid. And don't get me wrong, I have the best kid in the world, but I think I should have had more.
Wow.
Number six regret, sometimes being a bitch. I'm embarrassed to admit I was probably the worst person ever until I was about 40 years old. Wow. I was ugly, selfish, greedy, dishonest. Oof. So she did have a few moments in life where she was a bitch and regretted it.
Wow.
Number seven, not knowing how to save money. I've never been taught, and still to this day I'm slightly clueless about budgeting and saving money. I'm working on it, though, bit by bit. But I wouldn't be a broke-ass bitch today if I knew 30 years ago how to save money.
There should be a class they teach in from being young to college age, because there's some classes that are out there that you don't need.
For sure.
Instead, a class like that is what we need.
Even if there was just like a random freestanding class on its own, I would go to that right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we think we know it all. We'll save money, we put it in the bank. Well, it's not always that easy.
Right.
No.
By the way, as far as the word regret goes, I've always been known to be the person who says I have zero regrets. Even the things I've done that were embarrassing and I should not have done, I did them and I learned from them. Okay, somewhere in between my philosophy and her philosophy. Number 8, another regret as she turned 60, forgiven more people sooner. She says, I didn't start my healing journey until well into my 50s. I wish I'd started sooner. I would have had a lot less hate in my heart and more love. Oh, well. Never too late. Number 9, spending more time with my kid. Trust me when I tell you I'm not winning any Mother of the Year awards ever. I think I was a pretty crappy mom, to be honest. I could have been better. My kid still insists I was the best mom, though.
Aww.
Number 10 regret as she turns 60. Not going on more roller coasters. We'll leave it at that. Number 11, I didn't start my online business sooner.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
For real. The side hustle, we call it, right? I wish I had learned all this stuff 10 years sooner. I'd be retired by now, or maybe even a multimillionaire or something. Who knows? Number 12, I wish I had never smoked. Though I have been smoke-free for over 2 years now, I still wish I never even started smoking. Any smoker will tell you that. It's the worst addiction ever. Number 13 regret, not graduating high school. I'm kind of embarrassed about this, and don't ask why. I have no clue. Though I do think education is slightly overrated, I still wish I had at least graduated high school and maybe have gone to my prom. Number 14 regret, not going to prom. No graduation, no prom. Number 15, learning a second language sooner.
Yes.
I agree. I probably should have learned Italian. That would have helped me a lot in a Latin American country as well, I think. Everyone should learn a second language. Not helping more people is number 16 regret. I think this goes hand in hand with me being a bitch. I only thought of myself and not helping others. I wish I'd helped more people and had been kinder.
Aww.
Keep in mind, she's just turning 60, so there is room for change.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Number 17, not leaving my ex sooner.
Ooh.
I wish I could have started a way better life way sooner if only I'd mustered up the courage to leave him sooner. I had no confidence and no self-esteem, so I was positive I couldn't do it until I realized I could. Number 18, regret, traveling more. Or maybe I wish I had started sooner. I still do travel, but I feel my traveling days are coming to an end soon, and there's so many places I didn't go, which makes me sad, but maybe there's still hope. Yes, there is. Number 19, words left unsaid is a regret. There are a few people who have passed on that I'm sure I should have made peace with or spent more time with before they died. I'm sad I'll never have that chance. What's done is done. We're almost done. The list of 23 regrets from a 60-year-old woman. Learn how to do more things. Things like sewing, speaking another language, or cooking Italian food, or knitting, or skating, or swimming, or driving a stick shift. Little things like that. It's not too late to do any of those. It just takes longer, and it's harder when you're older. Number 21, having more self-respect. I regret not having that. I have lots now, but growing up, I had none. I let people treat me the way they wanted to, however it suited them. I desperately tried to make everyone happy but me. Number 22, regret. We have two more. This one is number 22. I wish I would have been a better friend / sister / daughter. I just think I could have been nicer to people, like my dad, who I hated with every ounce of me. I could have been nicer to him in his last days. I think I could have been there more for the important people in my life. And her last regret, which she says is just as important as number 1, which is I wish I would have told more people to F off. Number 23 is not dumping toxic people sooner.
Oh, for sure.
Faux show, Froggy. I hung on to toxic people because I desperately wanted everyone to like me, and I let people treat me poorly so they would like me. So dumb. And there you go. Her name, again, is Iva Ursano. It's an easy 5-minute read. And, we'll get someone in the back to put it up at Elvis Duran Show on Instagram so you can click over and read them. It's never too late. If you're 23 or 60 or 70, it's never too late to exit your lane and enter a better lane on your journey. So there you go.
Those were good.